ऑटोमॅटिक चालू होईल, डोंट वरी.
झालं. रेडी. SH शुभांगी आगे. ओके डन.
थैंक यू भाई.
1 मिनट. आती हूँ.
ऑटोमॅटिक चालू होईल, डोंट वरी.
झालं.
टीचर
दुगाने सर. दुगाने सर.
ओके. अरे बाबू तुला टाकणे अच्छा. Yes, I can.
हे प्ले करायला. हा, हॅलो सर.
मी दिसतोय ना, मी दिसलं पाहिजे.
हॅलो हॅलो
हॅलो.
हॅलो. हॅलो सर.
हा बोला, तुमचा आवाज येतोय.
हो हो हो.
सर आवाज येतोय तुमचा, येतोय आवाज.
ओके 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 ओके. नाही मी हा हो प्रिन्सिपल सरांना बोलतोय सर.
हा दोघांनी सर.
हा चालू करू द्या सर.
ऐकू येते?
हो 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 सर, स्टार्ट करू द्या सर.
येस येस. मला वाटलं पार्टिसिपेंट फक्त 25 दिसत आहेत.
नाही सर, नाही, ते युट्यूब वरती आहेत सर मुलं सर्व.
बरं. आणि आर्ट्स कॉमर्स सायन्स तिन्ही फॅकल्टी आहे?
तिन्ही फॅकल्टीज याचे आपले मुलं आहेत ना, ते युट्यूब वरती जॉईन होत आहेत सर.
ओके ओके,
युट्यूब वरती जॉईन झालेले आहेत मुलं.
ठीक आहे, कंटिन्यू.
हो लांजेवर सर.
हो सर. ओके.
प्लीज स्टार्ट.
Please keep quiet. Silence. नमो तस् भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा sambuddhassa. Good afternoon, everybody. On behalf of People's Education Society, I welcome all new arrivals to Siddharth College of Arts, Science and Commerce online orientation for the academic year 2021-22. Dignitaries of our college, Honorable Principal Dr. Ashok Sunatkari in the chair, Professor Dr. Nandakishore Chandan, Vice Principal of Junior College, Professor Dr. R.G. Dugane, Mrs. Talwatkar from College Library, all my colleagues from teaching and non-teaching staff, and my dear students. At the outset, I need not tell you anything more about the history of the college and the society as well. It is so because in due course of orientation, Professor Vijay Mohite will describe it in detail. But as per the tradition of our college, every program is kick-started with Buddha Vandana. Since orientation is an online session, we will pay a virtual tribute to the ideology of the founder chairman of the society, Bodhisattva Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, and his master, Gautama Buddha, the most compassionate one, by playing Buddha Vandana on screen. I request all participants to participate in Buddha Vandana at your respective places in silence with clasping hands. I also request Professor Dr. Nandakishore Chandan to present Buddha Vandana on screen.
सर माझा आवाज येतोय? हॅलो.
भगवतो
येतोय.
अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्स. नमो तस्स भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्स. नमो तस्स भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्स बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि संघं शरणं गच्छामि द्वितीयंपि बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि द्वितीयंपि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि द्वितीयंपि संघं शरणं गच्छामि तृतीयंपि बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि तृतीयंपि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि तृतीयंपि संघं शरणं गच्छामि पाणातिपाता वीरमणि सिक्खापदं समाधियामि अदिन्नदाना वीरमणि सिक्खापदं समाधियामि कामेषु मिच्छाचारा वीरमणि सिक्खापदं समाधियामि मूसावादा वीरमणि सिक्खापदं समाधियामि सुरामेरयमज्जपमादठाणा वीरमणि सिक्खापदं समाधियामि सब्बपापस्सकरणं कुशलस्य उपसम्पदा सच्चित्तपर्योदपनम् एतं बुद्धानशासनम् साधु साधु साधु
Thank you very much, Dr. Chandan sir. Thank you, everybody. Let us come back to our get set mark. Dear students, this orientation will take place under various subheads of introduction to save our students from embarrassment of the new major shift for them, I mean from school to college life. The orientation is arranged in order to remove a number of doubts from the minds of our students, like academic session, examination pattern, college infrastructure, different facilities, and concessions provided by college, different subjects, and respective subject teachers, sport activities, and NCC, so on and so forth. Before to begin with main course of orientation, I request Honorable Principal Dr. Ashok Sunatkari, a singular, highly qualified fellow in his subject in the entire range of Mumbai University, to grace the audience with his graceful words. Principal Dr. Ashok Sunatkari, please.
Thank you, Lanjevar sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much for your kind words. Dear all junior college staff members and other various faculty members and NCC in charge, NSS in charge, library in charge, and my dear new students, those who have chosen this college for their higher education. First of all, I congratulate you for your choice for your higher education of this college. As you may be aware about the historical importance of this college. So this college is established by Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, and in 1946, now this college is entering into 75th year. In these 75 years, college has produced many stalwarts. They excel in their fields. There are many examples which you can find out from our website. Currently also, every alternate year or every year, college is producing meritorious students from the university and the board. That's why I called that you are very fortunate that you got admission in the Siddharth College of Arts, Commerce and Science founded by the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. In this college, you will find in next 2 years a very talented and experienced teachers. Those are not behind any other teachers in the Mumbai board. They have a vast experience and they are ready to take your responsibility on their shoulder so that your career can boom in this institution. For your information, I will just give some information regarding this institution. This college runs the courses from 11th standards to PhD. I repeat again, this college runs the courses from 11th standard to PhD. That's why I told you, I said that you are very fortunate to get admission here. One student entered in the 11th standard, he can complete his graduation here, he can complete his master's degree here, and also he can, if he is suitable, he can be selected for the PhD courses in this college also. We are running the courses 11th, 12th Arts, Commerce and Science faculty. Similarly, we are also running the degree courses like BSc in Physics, Chemistry, Maths, BSc in CBZ, Chemistry, Botany, Zoology, BSc in Physics, Maths, Statistics, BCom, BA courses, BAF, BA in Finance and Accountancy, BMS, BSc IT, and then MSc in Physics, MSc in Chemistry, MSc in Botany. And finally, PhD in Physics, PhD in Chemistry, PhD in Hindi, and PhD in Marathi, as well as we are also running some Pali language courses. So that's why you are very fortunate that you got the admission in this institute. You can finally leave this college with the PhD degree if someone is worked hard. Individual departments are department heads are here. Our library has a vast resources of the literature that you can use for any competitive exam preparation or any other preparation along with your board exam preparation. And I wish you all the success in this institution in coming 2 years. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your kind and advisable guidelines to our newcomers. Next in order, Professor Vijay Mohite, the finest orator on Phule Ambedkar School of Thoughts, a teacher in the subject of Pali and history. I call on Professor Vijay Mohite to throw light on historical background of the college. Professor Vijay Mohite, please. Vijay Mohite, sir. Professor Vijay Mohite, please unmute yourself, Mohite sir. Mic unmute करा. Jugani sir, should I go over to the next course of orientation? Should I start with Miss Sadika? I think some technical difficulties are there with Professor Vijay Mohite. So till he joins us back, I go to the next course of orientation. It is time to introduce our newcomers with college premises, campus, classroom, etc. I request Professor Miss Sadika to take the charge of the session and do the needful. Please, Miss Sadika.
Thank you, sir. At the onset, I would like to ask Dugane sir to present his screen so that students get to know the detailed picture right in front of them, the virtual college that we present for them. Meanwhile, I'll still make a progress. I'll still go ahead with whatever has been assigned to me. First of all, welcome students to this college. Now, speaking about Siddharth College of Arts, Science and Commerce, you need to remember one thing. You are a Siddharthian now. So basically this means that Siddharth College is definitely going to enlighten you as a person, enlighten your soul so that you become a blessing for the whole world. So here, the very moment you enter the premises of Siddharth College, you'll realize the very look somehow tells you that it's so appealing, something refreshing, greenery all around, the ambience, the spacious classrooms, well-lighted ones. Somehow you realize that every part of Siddharth College, every footprint has a story for itself. The very first step into the college gates, and on the left-hand side, you have the notice board. I agree, students actually find it very boring to go through the notice boards, but see, I would suggest definitely go through these messages that we put up for you, the notices that we put up for you, because It's always better to be independent than depend on someone else. So notice board is there for you. On the right hand side, ground floor. See, I'm speaking about the ground floor itself. So left hand side, you've got the notice board. On the right hand side, you've got the physics lab. So here, let me make one thing very clear. It's only for the science students. In the physics lab itself, you've got a special counter, a special window that is for railway concessions, but you will not enter the physics lab for that. You'll have to go outside and then you'll be able to, through the window, through the counter, communicate to whosoever the person is and get your stuff right over there. You've got a slight arrow shown over there. If you have the screen right in front of you, the arrow somehow is going to tell you that, of course, you need to climb up high. So right there, you have a lift, but be aware, that's not for you, not for students. All your college life, you might yearn to be inside the college lift, और वो दिल के अरमान अंदर ही रह जाएंगे, ठीक है? तो वो जो है वो अरमान पूरे नहीं होने वाले आपके. So, but then see, there's a reason for that. We want you to climb high, be successful, climb up the ladder of success. So start with the staircase of Siddharth College then, okay? Then first floor. On the very first floor, you've got the LCR. That is the ladies' common room. It goes without saying, boys have no business over there. Even if you have your lovely sisters over there, avoid yourselves, control yourselves from going over there and visiting that place. Next to it is the chemistry staff room. You'll have chemistry staff teachers over there. Opposite to these, the lecture room, to the LCR and chemistry staff room, you'll have room numbers 12, 12A, 12B, and right in the corner, you've got the computer lab. So unless and until you've got any work, I suggest stay aloof. Somehow ignorance is bliss. So just be away from that place if you don't have any work over there. On the left-hand side, you've got the chemistry lab. So science students, this is for you. Left-hand side is the chemistry lab. Climb up some more stairs on the second floor. Okay, yes, and let me remind you, when I say climb up some stairs, it requires some bit of energy, some exercise. So because these are not the normal stairs that you have chintu pintu ones, it's like climbing a mountain. So yes, we need to take care of your health and we are going to do that. So when you climb up the stairs on the second floor, the very entry will somehow display a very, it's basically having a statue of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar over there. The very presence of the statue should make basically feel you know, a kind of respect, not only for this college, but remember the mission that for which he's laid down the foundations of this college. Whatever you do in this college, students, keep one thing in mind. You need to bloom and grow as a human being. Value-based education is our motto. So yes, the very look at the statue should remind you that you need to be disciplined, punctual. You need to follow rules, because I understand rules are meant to be broken, but this is for those who love to break rules, and you are students. In your student life right now, develop good habits. In future, that will help you. Next to the statue, you've got the vice principal's chamber. You've got this vice principal's room over there. Next to it, you've got the student reading room. So of course, I'm sure there are those bookworms who love to read. So in fact, I don't like to use the word bookworms because you are full-fledged human beings. So in case you really feel that you need some peace, you need some time out, and you need some me time, this is the place for you and your books alone. There's no one going to disturb you over there. Then opposite, you've got the library. There again, that's a plethora. Basically, it's a plethora of books. Itne sare books hai on varied subjects. You just ask for and you'll have that book in your hand. This is what we somehow try to, this is a part of our mission as well, wherein we don't need this lopsidedness in knowledge. Every bit and part of knowledge that we can gather for you, we have it in the library. On the left-hand side, second floor, you've got lecture rooms. So when you climb up the staircase, we start with room number 21, then 22, 23. You take a U-turn kind of. You have 24, 25, 26 right opposite to these classes. So these are lecture rooms. This definitely means You are supposed to be in those rooms, mentally present, physically present, and the corridors need to be vacant. We don't want all models posing here and there with their cell phones. So that's a total no-no. Of course, you'll have some other teacher teaching you these disciplinary, should I say, gyan, and giving you all of that. So we'll have someone who's going to speak about all of that. Third floor, we've got the bio lab. There, this is basically the zoology lab. Okay. Then on the third floor itself, you've got the principal's chamber. You've got the cabin for the principal. Please remember, no Tom, Dick, and Harry simply enters the room without permission. So as a student, you'll have to seek permission, and only then can you enter the principal's chamber. Of course, he is reachable, but you need to remember time is valuable. So please keep that in mind. And then right opposite to that, you've got at the corner, right opposite to the principal's chamber, you've got the PCR, Professor's Common Room. This is where you can find us, teachers. So anytime you think there is a need to meet us, you want to catch up on something and speak about maybe something vital, we are there for you. On the third floor itself, there's room number 34. Again, that's a lecture room. On the left-hand side, third floor, right at the corner, you've got a bio lab. This is, again, for science students. Please keep that in mind. Lecture rooms 33, 32, and 31. We move further. थोड़ा सा और ऊपर चढ़ते हैं, फोर्थ फ्लोर पे जाते हैं. फोर्थ फ्लोर पे you'll have lecture rooms again, room number 44, 45, 46. Opposite to those, you've got room number 49B, and you've got a sports office. Yes, for those who, during admission, those who've been asking about what about sports, what about the office over there. So anything related to sports, you have the sports office. You can contact the concerned person over there. And on the left-hand side, you've got NCC, NSS office. So someone who's interested in that, please, you're welcome over here. Lecture rooms again over there, room number 41 and 43. So that is basically the internal structure of Buddha Bhavan. And yes, I need to even tell you that though this college is housed in Buddha Bhavan, we have the administrative center, the office at Anand Bhavan. Keep that in mind. Thank you, class. Stay blessed.
Thank you very much, Ms. Sadhika, from taking us right from ground floor to the fourth floor and bringing back to the orientation session room. And I hope audience must have enjoyed. And I have never come across such an amusing introduction of the infrastructure of college. Thank you very much, Sadhika Miss, once again. Dear students, you are attending this program on YouTube channel, and on YouTube there is a chat box for you people, and we want to see what you think about your college now, how the teachers are performing, what you are getting from them online, what would be the offline. Just think and keep sharing your valuable comments with us. Now, our students will be introduced with their teaching faculties for all streams, including administration of the college, library facilities, especially on the part of Shubhangi Madam. So for our stream, I request Professor Miss Shubhangi Bele to introduce teaching faculties. Shubhangi Bele.
धन्यवाद सर. मी शुभांगी भेले तुम्हा सर्वांचं आमच्या सिद्धार्थ कला विज्ञान आणि वाणिज्य महाविद्यालयात स्वागत करते. आज आपण समोर नाही आहोत, त्यामुळे आभासी वर्गातच मी तुमचं स्वागत करते असं समजून घ्या आणि आपण आपल्या कामाला लागूया. मी आर्ट्स या विभागाची तुम्हाला माहिती देणार आहे. हा जो कला विभाग जो आहे हा फार महत्वाचा आहे, कारण या विभागामध्ये आपल्याला वेगवेगळ्या भाषा, इतिहास, समाज म्हणजे काय, मानसशास्त्र ह्या सगळे वेगवेगळे विषय आपल्याला शिकायला मिळणार आहेत. आणि हे शिकवण्यासाठी कोण कोण शिक्षक आपल्याला उपलब्ध आहेत ह्याची माहिती मी तुम्हाला देणार आहे. आपल्या कॉलेजचे प्राचार्य डॉक्टर श्री अशोक सुनतकरी हे आपल्या कॉलेजची धुरा सांभाळतात. तुम्हाला ज्या काही अडचणी असतील अगदी शेवटच्या क्षणी म्हणजे महत्वारच आहे की नाही बाबा आमच्याकडून कोणाकडून जर पूर्ण झाल्या नाहीत, चुकल्या नाहीत, तर तुम्ही त्यांच्याकडे जाऊ शकता. दुसरे, त्यांच्यानंतर तुम्हाला तुमच्या ज्या काही अडचणी आहेत त्या सोडवण्यासाठी मदत करणारे आहेत रसायनशास्त्र विभागाचे डॉक्टर R.G. दुगाने सर. हे सध्या ऍडमिनिस्ट्रेशनचं काम बघतात. तर हे तुम्हाला तुमच्या काही अडचणी असतील तर तो सोडवण्यात मदत करतील. हे रसायनशास्त्र विभाग, केमिस्ट्री विभागाचे आहे. नंतर ह्या कला शाखेत महत्वाची भाषा जी आपल्याला जगाची चुकलं माझं. तिसरे आपल्या व्यक्ती आहेत त्या आहेत चैताली शिंदे, लायब्ररियन. आपल्या कॉलेजची जी लायब्ररी जी आहे, ग्रंथालय जे आहे हे फार अद्यावत आहे. आणि एवढंच नव्हे तर भारतामध्ये मुंबईमध्ये जेवढ्या काही ग्रंथालय आहेत त्यातलं एक मान्यता प्राप्त असं ग्रंथालय आपलं आहे. जी दुर्मिळातली दुर्मिळ पुस्तकं आपल्या ग्रंथालयात तुम्हाला उपलब्ध होतील. तिथे पण जर काही अडचणी आल्या तर तुम्ही या चैताली शिंदे यांना तुम्ही भेटू शकता. आणि तुम्हाला सांगायला मला बिलकुल म्हणजे आनंद होतोय, खूप आनंद होतोय, कारण या चैताली शिंदे ह्या मॅडम ज्या आहेत या आपल्या कॉलेजच्याच विद्यार्थिनी आहेत. नंतरची भाषा येते इंग्रजी, जिला आपण जगाशी संपर्क साधणारी भाषा म्हणून उल्लेख करतो. या इंग्रजी भाषेला तुम्हाला शिकवण्यासाठी, तुम्हाला समजावून देण्यासाठी 4 शिक्षक आपल्याकडे आहेत. पहिले आहेत प्रोफेसर उल्हास गेडाम. हे तुमचे इंग्लिश विषयाचे सिनियर टीचर. त्याच्यानंतर दुसरे आहेत R.M. पाटील. तिसरे सर आहेत श्री D.N. लांजेवार सर, जे आता तुमच्याशी बोलतायत. हे लांजेवार सर, त्यांचा चेहरा पण तुम्ही स्क्रीनवर पाहिला असेल. नंतर आहेत सादिका सय्यद. या मॅम आहेत ज्याने तुम्हाला कॉलेजचं सगळी माहिती दिली, कुठल्या वर्गावर काय आहे ती माहिती ज्या मॅडमने दिली त्या सादिका सय्यद या तुम्हाला इंग्रजी विषय शिकवतील. नंतर आपण बोलणार आहोत आपल्या राज्यभाषेबद्दल. मराठी ही आपली राज्यभाषा आहे. तर ही राज्यभाषा शिकवण्यासाठी सिनियर टीचर आहेत सौ सायली पाटील मॅडम. त्यांच्यासोबत दुसऱ्या शिक्षिका आहेत सौ शुभांगी भेले मॅडम, जी मी स्वतः तुमच्याशी बोलते आहे. नंतर अजून एक कलिग आम्हाला आहे, आमचा अजून एक सहकारी जे आमच्या सोबत आहेत ते आहेत श्री विष्णू काटे. आम्ही तिघं मिळून तुम्हाला तुमची मराठी म्हणजे ते आता तुम्ही शिकलेली आहेत 10वी पर्यंत, पण ते अजूनच अद्यावत करण्यासाठी आम्ही तुम्हाला मदत करणार आहोत. आता राज्यभाषा झाली, आता आली राष्ट्रभाषा, जी हिंदी आपण म्हणतो. हा हिंदी हा विषय शिकवण्यासाठी तुम्हाला मदत करतील डॉक्टर दिनेश कुमार. हे स्वतः PhD आहेत हिंदी विषयामध्ये. त्यांच्यासोबत त्यांचे सहकारी आहेत प्रोफेसर JB चित्ते सर. ते तुमचं आता ऍडमिशनचं काम करतात. 8 फॅकल्टीचे जे कोणी आहेत ते त्यांनी त्यांच्याची भेट झालेली असेल, त्यांचं ऍडमिशनचं काम त्या सरांनी तुमचं केलेलं आहे. नंतर अजून एक भाषा आपल्याकडे शिकवली जाते आणि माझ्या माहितीप्रमाणे मुंबईमध्ये आपल्या फक्त कॉलेजमध्ये शिकवली जाते पाली. बुद्धांची शिकवण ज्या भाषेत शिकवली जाते किंवा बुद्धांनी शिकवण ज्या भाषेत दिलेली आहे ती भाषा म्हणजे पाली भाषा. तर ती पाली भाषा तुम्हाला शिकवतील प्रोफेसर विजय मोहिते. त्या भाषा आता झाल्या, याच्याशिवाय आणखी पण आपल्याला आहेत विषय. तर पहिला आहे पॉलिटिकल सायन्स, राज्यशास्त्र, राजकारण, निवडणुका वगैरे हा जो काही भाग आहे. आता तुम्ही 18 वर्षाचे झाल्यानंतर तुम्हाला ते करायचंच आहे, मतदान आहे. तर तो विषय जो आहे तो राज्यशास्त्र, पॉलिटिकल सायन्स हा विषय तुम्हाला शिकवणार आहेत डॉक्टर प्रोफेसर SR सुतार सर. समाज म्हणजे काय, तो कसा असतो, समाजाचे काय नियम आहेत, तिथे राहताना कुठल्या कुठल्या गोष्टी सांभाळाव्या लागतात, कुटुंब म्हणजे काय, जात म्हणजे काय, धर्म म्हणजे काय, हा सगळा भाग तुम्हाला समाजात राहिल्यावर समजला असेल. असा हा समाजशास्त्र हा विषय तुम्हाला शिकवणार आहेत प्राध्यापक वर्षा संखे मॅडम. काही लोकांनी या समाजशास्त्र विषयाच्या ऐवजी दुसरा एक विषय घेतलाय, मानसशास्त्र, मानवी वर्तनाचे शास्त्र. माणूस असा का वागतो, त्याला काय कारण आहे, तर ते शास्त्र तुम्हाला शिकवणार आहे प्रोफेसर अक्षता आंबेडकर या आहेत. सगळ्यात महत्वाचा विषय इको. आपण 9वी-10वीला शाळेमध्ये शिकलो पण असेल कदाचित. आईला विचारा अर्थशास्त्र कसं चालवायचं असतं बाबांना, कारण बाबा आणून देतात आणि आई अख्खा महिना तो चालवते घर आपलं. तर ते अर्थ कशा प्रकारे चालवायचं असतं, अर्थशास्त्र अर्थाचा कसा व्यवहार करायचा, तो कसा आहे आणि त्याचा काय परिणाम समाजावर होतो, आपल्यावर होतो, हे सगळं आपण शिकणार आहोत अर्थशास्त्राविषयात. आणि तो विषय तुम्हाला शिकवायला मदत करणार आहेत प्राध्यापक श्री मुकेश बाविस्कर. त्यांच्यासोबत आहेत श्री जयदीप जाधव सर आणि आणखी एक त्यांचे सहकारी आहेत श्री आनंद गंभीर. हे 3 जण तुम्हाला आर्थिक व्यवहार म्हणजे काय, अर्थशास्त्र म्हणजे काय, तो कशा प्रकारे चालतं याचा अभ्यास देणार आहे. हे सगळं शिकत असताना आपणाला एक विषय विसरलो आपण, इतिहास. कारण माणूस हा शिकतोच हा म्हणून इतिहासावर. आधी काय घडलं याचा अभ्यास करूनच तो पुढे जात असतो. तर तो इतिहास शिकवण्याचं काम, तर इतिहास तुम्हाला समजून देण्याचं काम करणार आहेत प्रोफेसर विजय मोहिते. हे तुम्हाला पाली देखील शिकवतात. पाली आणि इतिहास हे दोन्ही विषय ते शिकवतात तुम्हाला. तर हे सगळे शिक्षक जे आहेत हे सगळे तुम्हाला आर्ट्स या विभागात भेटतील. तुमच्या त्या विषयानुसार तुमचे ते शिक्षक असतील. तुम्ही सगळ्यांचे चेहरे लक्षात घ्या, नावं लक्षात ठेवा, म्हणजे ज्या वेळेला तुम्ही वर्गात जाल त्यावेळेला तुम्हाला काही अडचण येणार नाही. धन्यवाद. तुम्हाला सगळ्या शिक्षकांची माहिती तुम्हाला झाली असेल अशी मी अपेक्षा करते आणि परत लांजेवार सरांकडे मी माझा माईक सुपूर्त करते. धन्यवाद.
Thank you very much, Shubhangi Madam, for your elaborated introduction of teaching faculties from our stream. Now I request Professor Ulhas Gedam to introduce teaching faculties from science stream. Professor Ulhas Gedam, please.
सर आवाज नाही येत आहे.
हॅलो जडम सर.
जडम.
Hello, am I audible now? Yes, thank you Lanjeva sir. It's my great pleasure to introduce the very experienced and able teaching staff of science stream. Let's begin with the physics department, the most important subjects in the science, and The image you are seeing on slide, that is the senior teacher of the physics department, Mr. R.B. Chauhan. Then comes Mr. Y.T. Sakpal, another department member of physics. Then comes Miss Kalpana Borole, physics department. After this, we are coming on the another department, chemistry department, one of the important department of science. You can see the image of senior teacher, Mr. B.U. Bhoi. Now the next one, Dr. R.G. Dukane, who is now currently administrator in junior college. Then comes Miss Ajra Ansari. After this, we are moving on the another department, that is the biology department. You can see the image of peak of biology madam, Professor Rajeshri Sawan. And the another member of the department, very young, energetic, Rajesh Nikam sir. And the very important department of the science, that is mathematics department. You can see the picture of image of very energetic young teacher of the maths department, Miss Rishika Jain. Now we are moving towards language departments. Yes, one more subject, that is psychology, that optional for mathematics or mathematics optional. That is psychology department, Miss Akshata Ambedkar for psychology. Now we are moving towards languages. There are some subjects which are very common to all faculties, that is arts, commerce and science, and that are languages. So the begins from the English department. Myself, Ulhas Gedam, the second lieutenant of the English department, that is Professor Mr. R.M. Patil. Another member of the English department, you might have seen him, now he is hosting the program, Professor D.N. Lanjewar. Few minutes back, you are familiar with this member of English department, Professor Miss Sadika Nazir Sayyad. Now you can see we are moving towards Marathi department. Senior teacher of the Marathi department, Professor Mrs. Saili Patil. Another very active member of Marathi departments, Professor Shubhangi Bele madam. And Mr. Professor Vishnu Kate. Now we are moving towards Hindi department. Dr. Dinesh Kumar, who is the senior teacher of the Hindi department, with one more member assisting him in Hindi, that is Professor J.B. Chitte. And one more language, that is the classical language, that is Pali, is managed by Professor Vijay Mohite. Yes, I'm moving towards now I'm moving towards Lanjewar sir for the further instructions. Thank you very much.
Sorry, my mic was on mute mode. I unmuted now. I come back. Thank you very much, Gedam sir. Now it is the turn for commerce stream, and Dr. Bapu Agmude will introduce teaching faculties of his department. Dr. Bapu Agmude.
Good afternoon to all. Respected principal, vice principal, teachers, talents and students. Our teachers are very highly qualified, well experienced and talents, and definitely we are taking your responsibility on our shoulders. So please see Commerce Department, Professor SP Giri sir, who is our head of the department. Next one, myself, Dr. B.S. Wagmode. So we are from Commerce Department. Then next one is Professor Mrs. Pramila Kanojia, who is also from Commerce Department. Then there is also image is not there. Professor Miss Rishika Jain, who try to teach the math subject, and one more teachers whose image is not there, Madam Ashwini Karkodia, and from Commerce Department there is Economics Department Professor Mukesh sir, and next one is Professor Jaideep Jadhav sir from Economics Department, who is always try to give good. Then next one is Professor Anand Gambre sir, who is also well experienced teachers. Then there is a next teacher is
languages, yeah.
language go screen दिसत नाही sir, घेऊ का? Screen is not there. Okay. From Marathi department, head of department Saili Patil madam is there. Then
एक मिनिट.
Okay, okay. Lanjava sir, please give instruction.
I'm waiting for Dugani sir. What he has to say, either to repeat the introduction of languages or should stop here. Dugani sir. Dr. Wagmudi sir, please wait aside.
Yes.
Sir is
Okay, okay.
Dugani sir.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Wagmudi
Thank
sir,
you.
please continue.
Okay, sir. See, language teachers from our Commerce Department, Professor Ullas Gedam sir. You can see the screen. Professor Ullas Gedam sir from English Department, and next teacher is Professor R.M. Patil sir, who is also from Commerce Department, who also try to teach English subject. Then Professor D.N. Lanjarwa sir, who is also from English Department. Then Professor Miss Sadika Najir Madam, who is also from English department. Then there is a Professor Saili Patil Madam, who is also Marathi department, who is also well experienced teachers, and Professor Shubhangi Bhele Madam, who is also from Marathi department. And next teacher is Professor Vishnu R. Katisar, who is also from Marathi department. These are well experienced teachers from Marathi department. Then Dr. Dinesh Kumar sir from Hindi department, who is also PhD and MPhil completed teachers. Then Professor Jayvan Chitti sir, who is also from Hindi department. These Hindi departments are also well experienced teachers. Then Professor Vijay Moiti sir from Pali department. And we already introduced about Professor S. P. sir from head of the Commerce department. Professor Dr. V.S. Wagmode, myself from Commerce department. Professor Pramila Kanogia from Commerce
Dr.
department.
Wagmode, I think you are repeating the introduction.
Yes, sir. Then I will stop here, sir. Already.
Okay.
given
Okay.
instruction.
Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very
Okay, sir.
much.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Dear students, I have already reminded you about your comments and sharing your reactions with us on chat box on your YouTube channel. Please do not forget. Keep it up. Now, our college library is the sanctorum of the college. It does require a noticeable introduction. To explain the facilities provided by our college library to students, I call on Miss Chaitali Shinde on behalf of Mrs. Talvatkar. Miss Chaitali Shinde, please. Okay, some connectivity problem it seems there. Till they join us, we'll go to the next course. Now it is time to introduce you with your examination scheme. Dear friends, you know, half of the year, I mean the first term is gone. Even then, how much we can pick up and bring it back on the track, we will try our level best. So, to have little idea of the forthcoming session and the examination scheme, I request Professor Miss Saili Patil to explain tentative examination scheme for 11th standard arts. Miss Saili Patil, please.
Thank you, sir. नवीन शैक्षणिक वर्षामध्ये सर्वप्रथम मी तुम्हा सगळ्यांचं अतिशय मनापासून स्वागत करते. माझ्याकडे जो विषय आहे तो आहे परीक्षा. आता मला माहिती आहे की परीक्षा हा विषय जो आहे हा सगळ्यांच्याच शालेय जीवनातला सगळ्यात नावडता विषय जो आहे तो परीक्षा आहे. ऐकू येतं? परीक्षा हा विषय जो आहे हा सगळ्यांच्याच नावडीचा विषय आहे आणि शालेय जीवनातला महत्वाचा टप्पा जो आहे तो कोविडमुळे आपण सगळ्यांनी परीक्षेशिवाय पार केलेला आहे. पण एक लक्षात घ्या की परीक्षेशिवाय अभ्यास जो आहे कुठल्या विषयामधलं आकलन आपल्याला किती झालेलं आहे याचा अंदाज जो आहे तो आपल्याला परीक्षेशिवाय येऊ शकत नाही. त्यामुळे परीक्षा कितीही आपल्याला आवडत नसली तरी सुद्धा परीक्षा ही अत्यावश्यक आहे आणि त्यामुळे संबंध वर्षभरामध्ये ज्या काही परीक्षा घेण्यात येतील त्या संदर्भात मी बोलणार आहे. आपली एकूण वर्षभरामध्ये 200 गुणांची परीक्षा होईल. त्यात फर्स्ट युनिट टेस्ट इंटरनल असेसमेंट ज्याला म्हणतात, फर्स्ट युनिट टेस्ट असेल 25 मार्कांसाठी. त्यानंतर फर्स्ट टर्मिनल आपली होईल 50 मार्कांसाठी. त्यानंतर सेकंड टर्मिनल सेकंड इंटरनल असेसमेंट जे आहे 25 गुणांसाठी असेल. म्हणजे एकूण पहिली युनिट टेस्ट, दुसरी युनिट टेस्ट प्रत्येकी 25 गुणांची आणि 50 गुणांसाठी फर्स्ट टर्मिनल एक्झाम असेल, ते 100 गुण झाले. त्यानंतर आपली वार्षिक परीक्षा जी आहे ती एकूण 80 गुणांसाठी होईल. आणि भाषा विषय जे आहे कंपल्सरी विषय इंग्लिश, त्याची 20 मार्काची तोंडी परीक्षा असेल. शिवाय आपली सेकंड जी आहे मराठी, हिंदी, पाली, तुम्ही एकतर मराठी किंवा हिंदी किंवा पाली, त्याची आपली 20 गुणांसाठी तोंडी परीक्षा असेल. त्या व्यतिरिक्त बाकीचे विषय आहेत कंपल्सरी विषय, उदाहरणार्थ असेल, पॉलिटिकल असेल, सोशॉलॉजी असेल किंवा हिस्ट्री असेल. वीस गुणांसाठी हा जो भाग आहे प्रोजेक्ट किंवा बेसलाईन टेस्ट ही आपली होईल. म्हणजे या पद्धतीने संबंध वर्षभरामध्ये एकूण 200 गुणांसाठी परीक्षा जी आहे ती आपल्याला द्यायची आहे. शिवाय ह्या विषयांच्या व्यतिरिक्त एक महत्वाचा विषय आहे तो म्हणजे ईव्हीएस किंवा पर्यावरणशास्त्र. याची जी परीक्षा आहे ही आपल्याला एकूण 50 गुणांची परीक्षा असेल. त्यात 30 गुणांसाठी प्रोजेक्ट म्हणजे प्रकल्प असेल आणि 20 मार्कांसाठी असाइनमेंट असेल. आता ह्या ईव्हीएसच्या संदर्भात एक गोष्ट आत्ताच आठवणीत राहावी म्हणून सांगते. हा जो विषय आहे हा बऱ्याचदा विद्यार्थ्यांना ह्या विषयाचं महत्व लक्षात येत नाही. पण एक लक्षात ठेवा की हा जो विषय आहे अतिशय महत्वाचा आहे. कारण हा जो परीक्षेचा पॅटर्न आहे हा 11वी आणि 12वी सारखाच असणार आहे. आणि 12वीला तुम्ही ज्या वेळेला बोर्ड एक्झाम द्याल, बोर्डाच्या परीक्षेला तुम्ही ज्यावेळेला बसाल, तुम्हाला अगदी 90% 95% जरी मार्क्स मिळाले आणि जर तुम्ही ईव्हीएसचं म्हणजे पर्यावरण शास्त्राचा प्रोजेक्ट किंवा असाइनमेंट दिलेली नसेल तर तुमचा रिझल्ट हा फेल असा डिक्लेअर केला जाईल. म्हणजे हे मी मुद्दामून सुरुवातीला सांगते आहे, ह्या विषयाचं महत्व जे आहे ते तुमच्या लक्षात राहावं ह्या कारणासाठी मी हे सुरुवातीला मेन्शन करते आहे की ईव्हीएसच्या संदर्भात ज्या काही तुम्हाला सूचना दिल्या जातील त्याचा प्रोजेक्ट असाइनमेंट सांगितलं जाईल. त्या वेळेला त्याप्रमाणे तुम्ही हे सगळं पूर्ण करायचं आहे. त्यानंतर फिजिकल एज्युकेशन जे आहे शारीरिक शिक्षण त्याची सुद्धा 50 गुणांची परीक्षा जी आहे ती घेतली जाते. त्याच्यामध्ये प्रॅक्टिकल आहे प्लस थिअरी पेपर जो आहे तो होतो. आणि ईव्हीएस आणि फिजिकल एज्युकेशन याच्या ग्रेड ज्या आहेत याचे जे गुण आहेत ते आपण ग्रेडमध्ये कन्व्हर्ट करून रिझल्ट जो आहे आपला तो डिक्लेअर केला जातो. थोडक्यात संबंध वर्षभरामध्ये जी 200 गुणांची आपण परीक्षा घेणार आहोत त्याचे टप्पे कसे असणार आहेत हे तुम्हाला समजले असतील. आणि कोविड कृपेमुळे जरी आपण मगाशी मी म्हटलं तसं की कुठल्याही परीक्षेशिवाय अडथळ्याशिवाय सहजपणे आपण हा टप्पा पार केला, पण यापुढे असं होणार नाही. कारण नुकतीच बोर्ड एक्झाम जी आहे रिपीटर्स विद्यार्थ्यांसाठी ती बोर्डाने कंडक्ट केलेली आहे. हे मी मुद्दामून मेन्शन करते आहे कारण बऱ्याचदा बाहेर अशी चर्चा आहे की विद्यार्थ्यांना असं वाटतंय की यापुढेही कदाचित तिसरी लाट येईल, चौथी लाट येईल आणि मग आपल्याला अशा पद्धतीने पुढे सरकता येईल. असं अजिबात होणार नाहीये. त्यामुळे पूर्णपणे सुरुवातीपासून अभ्यास जो आहे तो परीक्षेसाठी सुद्धा आपल्याला करायचा आहे. ज्ञानार्जनासाठी तर करायचंच आहे, पण परीक्षेसाठी सुद्धा आपल्याला करायचं आहे हे आपल्या लक्षात असू द्या. आणि सुरुवातीपासूनच आपण त्या दृष्टीने तयारी करूयात. येणाऱ्या शैक्षणिक वर्षासाठी तुम्हा सगळ्यांना खूप खूप शुभेच्छा. थँक्यू सो मच. थँक्यू लांजेवर सर.
Thank you very much, Ms. Saili Patel, Madam. Dear friends, students, every year in your career is very, very important. If you think that due to COVID you did not go to school, it came to the college, next year again you will face boards examination, but do not waste your time. You must have seen during the process of this admission how we teachers came to you, asked you to get admitted. We tried our level best not to get you into trouble by any means. And till this moment, we kept our word, we are in your touch and providing all the information that how you should go about to face next year's boards examination, 12 standards examination. So whatever the difficulty you come across now, all teachers are introduced, their numbers are with you, they talk to you all the time, 24/7. So do not hesitate to get solve your difficulties. Next in turn for science stream, Professor R.B. Chavan will explain the expected examination scheme. Professor R.B. Chavan, please.
Thank you, sir. Okay, now for a science student, the scheme of examination you can watch on your screen. Better you can take screenshot also for future. Okay, now for languages, English, Hindi, Marathi. The first and second internal assessment, that is for 25 marks each. Then first term exam is 50 marks, and annual exam 80 marks theory and 20 marks oral. So like that 200 total marks will be there. Then in physics, chemistry and biology, again first internal assessment, second internal assessment, both are 25 marks each. First term exam is 50 marks, but in annual you can see the pattern, 70 plus 20 plus 10. Now for physics, chemistry, biology, it is mostly 70 marks theory and 30 marks practical. Okay, sometimes it is written 20 for project and practical and 10 for project. Then in mathematics, first and second internal assessment, that will be 25 marks. First term is 50 marks. For annual exam, maths paper will be of 80 marks and 20 marks will be for practical. And psychology, similar pattern is there. 25 marks for first and second internal assessment, 50 marks for first term exam, and for annual exam, 80 marks theory and 20 marks oral. So overall, for all subjects, the total exam will be held for 200 marks. Out of that, for passing, you need minimum 70 marks out of 200. And two more subjects are there, that is EVS and physical education. So for EVS, it is 30 marks project and 20 marks assignment. The proper instructions regarding EVS will be given in due course of time. So that is for 50 marks and it is converted into grades. Okay. Same is the case for physical education. 50 marks assessment will be there, that will be converted to grade. Now one thing only you have to understand, that EVS and physical education both are compulsory for all students. If you are not able to pass these two subjects, then your result will be fail. So I hope you understand this pattern, learn it properly. So all the best to you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Chavan sir. Now for common stream, I request Professor J.B. Jadhav to give a brief note on tentative examination scheme. Professor J.B. Jadhav.
Thank you, Professor Langivasa. My Tripurna Jai Bhim to all of you. Respected Principal, Vice Principal, respected teaching staff, my dear colleagues, students, and parents. Here it's my turn to explain you about the scheme of examination for commerce stream.
I consider your batch as 2023 batch because this year from 21 to 22 you complete your 11th standard, and from 22 to 23 will be in a very important phase of your life with 12th standard board examination. So here I am giving you a brief idea of how the scheme of examination will be there for your 11th standard. First, we have language subject, English, and optional languages. In that you have Marathi, Hindi, and Pali. See on the screen, it's the first assessment of 25 marks. Maybe it comprised of unit test. Then you have first terminal exam, that is of 50 marks. After that, you have a second internal examination, which is also of 25 marks. So total evaluation is 100 marks here. And after that, you have your annual examination, which consists of 80 marks theory paper and 20 marks oral examination. That completes your evaluation of languages of 200 marks. Then your core subjects. Since you have chosen a commerce stream, your core subjects are economics, bookkeeping and accountancy, organization of commerce and management, as well as secretarial practice. And for secretarial practice, you have optional subject, which you can also choose by choice, that is mathematics. So for these core subjects, the internal evaluation or internal assessment is of 25 marks. First term examination will be of 50 marks. Again, you'll have a second internal assessment of 25 marks. And the total annual examination is of 80 marks, consists of theory paper, and 20 marks you have application based test, right? So out of 200, you have to score 70 marks to get through with these subjects. After that, you have its environmental science, EVS, which consists of 30 marks project and 20 marks for assignment. Total evaluation is of 50 marks, and that 50 marks will be finally converted into grade. Right? Earlier, teachers have already warned you that people they ignore, and because of the ignorance, in spite of getting very good marks in other examinations or other subjects, the results get detained, they get failed. So be alert, we are repeating the same thing again and again. So the subjects like EVS, it's also important along with your other core subjects. Then along with EVS, you have physical education, where you have 50 marks first term examination and 50 marks second term examination. And finally, that will also converted into grade. So better you take a screenshot of the same so that you'll keep in mind. And along with the marking scheme, one more thing I want to make you aware of, the tentative time of your examination. So it's a first internal assessment that we will conduct in the last week of November 2021, right? Immediately you take a screenshot of that. Then we'll have a terminal examination, that is the first term examination, that will be conducted in 3rd week of December 2021. Then you have it's a second internal assessment that will be conducted in the first week of February, but 2022. And your annual examination will be conducted in the last week of March 2022. Along with that, you will have your practical examinations, oral examinations, then submission of project, that too before your annual examination. If you fail to submit or give practical exam, oral exam, and application based test, then also your result will be withheld, right? And your tentative date of result of 11th standard will be in the third week of April 2022. That's all from my part. Thank you very much, Lanjavasta. Over to you again.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for enlightening our students that how they are supposed to go about their examinations, forthcoming examination, I mean. And dear students, a gentle reminder for your reactions and comments in YouTube chat box. Do not forget it, please. Now, dear students, you have heard many a teacher insisted on your subject EVS. Yes, EVS is an integral part of your curriculum that you have to accomplish in the form of projects, for other subjects in the form of practicals. To fulfill the requirement of projects and practicals as well board's guidelines, I request Professor Ms. Akshata Ambedkar to guide our students. I also request her to highlight the importance of students' attendance in the lecture of each subject. Professor Ms. Akshata Ambedkar, please.
Thank you, sir. So, students, you have to purchase book from project and assignment from the college. Passing in EVS and Jal Suraksha is compulsory, as if you fail to pass in these both subjects, your result will be withheld with the college and it is declared as a fail. So both the subjects are for 50 marks, which later on will be converted into grade. There are project, assignment, vivas for EVS and you have to attend this. It is compulsory. Attendance for lectures and practicals are compulsory. Each teachers are going to take your attendance for each lectures. Minimum 75% attendance is compulsory for each subject. And if you fail to attend the lectures and your attendance is less than 75%, then your application for the final examination will be withdrawn under the section regulation of 30 and 7. Parent-teacher meeting will be conducted with the tentative dates are 22nd January, that is on Saturday 2020. Timing will be 2 p.m. Okay. Thank you, sir. Or to you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Akshata Ambedkar. Dear students, about Ms. Akshata, I would like to introduce her a little further. She is a great granddaughter of Chief Architecture of Indian Constitution, none other than Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. She is also a daughter of Honorable Dilip Ambedkarji, who rendered his services in our college as a registrar. And we are fortunate to have her with us. Thank you very much, Akshata Madam. Our college provides railway concession to travel by local train to attend the college. To throw more light on it, I call on Professor R.M. Patil to explain how our students can avail the railway concession from the College of Police. Professor R.M. Patil.
Thank you, Lanjavar sir. Dear students, I am going to introduce railway concession scheme. Students up to 25 years are entitled to railway concession according to existing rules persistent to a recent directive from the railway. It means that जो बच्चों का एज अंडर 25 ईयर्स है उन्हीं को ही एक कंसेशन दिया जाता है या उनको ही यहाँ पे मतलब अलाउ किया जाता है. Second thing is students desiring to have a railway concession will have to produce or introduce fees receipt, ration card copy and Aadhaar card copy for local railway concession. ये आपको नोट करके रखना है, इसका आप स्क्रीनशॉट ले सकते हो. For your further information, you can keep with yourself and keep maintained. Now, see, on ground floor, there is a one room nearby to the physics laboratory where you will get Mr. Manoj Pawar in a physics department who will assist you to get all the details regarding the railway concession. Thank you, Lanjavar sir.
Thank you very much, Professor R.M. Patil, sir. Dear students, gradually we are moving towards the ending part of today's orientation. Still, many important things are there that we want to introduce you, like scholarship, friendship, caste validity, etc. I request Professor Rajesh Nikam to inform the students about these college office related matters. Please, Professor Rajesh Nikam.
Thank you, Lanjavar sir. Respected principal, vice principal, my senior teachers, as well as my colleagues and my dear students. Let me introduce myself. My name is Rajesh Mahadev Nikam. I am a science teacher and I will teach you from the science faculty, teaching you biology subject. First of all, students, let me congratulate all of you that you have passed with a very good marks with percentage and you took the admission in Siddharth College of Arts, Science and Commerce. So like me, you also become the Siddharthian because I am one of the product of this college. So it's proud to be Siddharthian. So you are also now become a Siddharthian. Okay, let's move on to the main topic which I am discussing here only, that is the scholarship. Now, Government of Maharashtra as well as the Government of India are giving the number of scholarships to the students, those who are economically backward, those who are meritorious students, and those who are minority students. For them, they are giving a number of scholarships. So information regarding the scholarships I am here only to give you. Now, the first is the e-scholarship as well as the friendship scheme. Now, for this, availing such kind of the scholarships, okay, what are the documents are required? So better those who are desirous to take this opportunity, better take the screenshot of this so that it will be very easy for you to submit the documents along with all the necessary requirements which are there. So first and most important, that is the SSC mark sheet, okay, and the caste certificate. Now here, the first scholarship, okay, that is the Government of Maharashtra, which are even the Government of India, which are giving Bharat Sarkarchi Shishyavriti Jala Marathit Mantat. Okay, now what are the requirements? That is the first SSC mark sheet. Then second is a caste certificate, which is issued by the government. Then income certificate. Okay, now those students belongs to SC and ST, scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. For them, the income limit is 2 lakh. Whereas for VJNT, OBC, SBC, that is special background, special backward classes, OBC, other backward classes, VJ and NT nomadic tribes. So for them, the income limit is the 1 lakh only. Now, along with this, now these are the 3 important documents, but along with that, the identity card, which is required as soon as the college will start, definitely the ID card will be issued to you. So Xerox copy of that ID card. Then along with that, the ration card, Xerox copy of ration card, then passport size photo. Now, those students, jinke parents already they are having very good firm job पे है, तो उनका form number 16 that is also required for the free ship. Now income limit, the for special scholarship, the income limit is the for SC and ST is a 2 lakh, and for BJNT, OBC, SBC candidate for 1 lakh. But if any parents having the income limit more than 2 lakh or 1 lakh respective section may, then they have to submit the form number 16 along with the form, so that they can avail the free ship. Okay, here the whatever the fees which is paid by you, the tuition fee which is paid by you during the admission, same amount will be written back to you when you are submitting the form number 16 for availing the free ship. Now, especially for scholarship, you have to be open the bank account. Okay, preferably it is the nationalized bank, that is the Central Bank of India. You have to open the account, and along with the submission of all the documents with all these categories which I mentioned here, you have to also submit the information about your bank account, bank account number, IFSC code, etc., so that directly it will be whatever the scholarship will be issued or given to you, it will be directly deposited in your bank account. Now, for applying such kind of the scholarship, okay, you have to be apply online. There is a website is mentioned here only, www.mahadbt.org.in. Okay. Now, if any information which is required for such applying for such type of the scholarship, you have to meet Mr. Bhaiya Patil. He is our office staff member, and as already Madam already इंट्रोड्यूस ड्यूरिंग द बिल्डिंग स्ट्रक्चर कि हमारा ऑफिस जो है बुद्धा भवन का ऑफिस, ये है हमारा आनंद भवन बिल्डिंग के ग्राउंड फ्लोर पे है. तो वहां पे ऑफिस में मिस्टर भैया पाटिल इज अवर ऑफिस स्टाफ मेंबर इज देयर, काउंटर नंबर 2 पे बैठते हैं, उनके आप पर्सनली आके मिल सकते हैं, एंड यू कैन गेट ऑल द इंफॉर्मेशन रिगार्डिंग अप्लाइंग फॉर द स्कॉलरशिप एज वेल एज फॉर द फ्री शिप. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड प्लीज सर. Okay, that previous side, that is a direct benefit transfer. So whatever when you are submitting the bank account details, directly your scholarship or free ship, whatever will be issued, that will be directly amounted in your bank account. Now, another most important information about the verification of caste, Jat Padtalni. Okay, now the students, those who are desirous to take admission in a medical section, engineering section, for that verification of caste, Jat Padtalni Pramanapatra, it is very, very important. Now, the students belonging to SC, ST, NT, OBC, for these students, they should be applied this verification of caste certificate. Now, see, the website is already mentioned here only. It is the balti.maharashtra.gov.in. Balti is the Baba Saheb Ambedkar Research and Technical Institution, which is situated at Pune. So this government sector, from that only all the process of this verification of caste mainly takes place. It's a very, very important certificate. Those students are desirous to take admission in medical as well as in engineering or in pharmacy field. Now, what are the various documents are required? Okay, the first and most important, that is the original caste certificate, okay, which is issued by the government of Maharashtra. Then certified copy of caste certificate of the applicant. Now, certified copy means what? Attested, but that attested should be by the higher magistrate or special SCM officers which are there, special executive magistrate. From that only it should be attested. It is not self-attested. Point to be noted. Then original affidavit in specimen form number 3. Then original affidavit in specimen form number 17. Now see, this website which was mentioned, that is Baba Saheb Ambedkar Research and Technical Institute. In that there is a one section, that is a caste verification. You have to go there and you have to start filling the form. After filling the form, then you have to take the printout, and when you are taking the printout, all these documents like form number 3, 17, all these are mentioned. It will become along with the form. You have to fill all the documents, whatever the required. Okay, then you have to take the signature by the principal. Then visit the office, take the GR number. Okay, you will get a one GR number from the office and one covering letter. So certificate by the principal, that is called as a covering letter, which is the para already mentioned there only. So from like that, you will get that certificate, and attested Xerox copy of identity card issued by the college. So these are all important documents are required. Now, along with that, there are certain other documents are also required. So detailed information you can able to get in the office only. Mr. Bhaiya Patil, who is the concerned person, which are taking care of the scholarship department as well as the verification of caste certificate. Now, see, let me clear you students. Science students, please, this verification of caste for the science student is must for compulsory. Which students? That is those students are belonging to SC, ST, NT, OBC. Okay, it is very much. So it is, and it require a lot of time because there is a very long procedure. So it's better to, as early as possible, you can apply it for verification of caste, because minimum 6 months to maximum 1.5 years it to take to verify the documents, and then only you are getting the certificate. So it's better that if you apply it as soon as possible. I think in the 12th standard, you can able to get this caste certificate in your hand. So it will be very easy for you if you are applying for the medical or engineering or any other kind of the eminent field course. So that is all about from my side. Thank you very much. And over to you, Lanjeva sir.
Thank you very much, Professor Rajesh Nikam. Now we are on the second last stage of today's orientation. I request Professor Mukesh Bhavishkar, the in charge of College Gymkhana, to introduce our students with sports activities conducted by our college, if possible, in short, please. Professor Mukesh Bhavishkar.
Good afternoon. Welcome to all. Am I audible, sir?
You are audible, sir. Please go ahead.
Respected principal, vice principals, my dear colleagues, and my dear students. My name is Mukesh Bhavishkar. I will provide you shortly information about the sports department. Our college has been participating in all intercollegiate tournaments in indoor and outdoor, and won several prizes also. In indoor games, for example, chess, table tennis, badminton, swimming, yoga, gymnastics, and Mallakhamb is also there. And in outdoor games, cricket, boxing, hockey, volleyball, kabaddi, basketball, taekwondo, karate, kickboxing, judo, like this, outdoor games are also available in our college. All these games notice about all these games notice will be displayed on the notice board as well as on your WhatsApp group also. Those who are interested to take part in these games, follow the notice board time to time, and you can contact me on 4th floor, which has given you on your screen. See, Gymkhana office, 4th floor. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Professor Mukesh Bhavishkar, sir, for such a short and sweet introduction of your Gymkhana activities. Thank you very much. Next, in the order and almost last, about the NCC unit. Our college is one of the reputed NCC units. To know more about it, I call on NCC cadet Miss Vijaya Singh to introduce our newcomers with our college NCC unit. Miss Vijaya.
Is that audible, sir?
Please continue. Please continue.
Okay. It's Junior Under Officer Vijaya Singh 1 Master Battalion, Siddharth College, Mumbai B Group. First of all, I would like to thank you, Principal Sir, and all respected teachers, that they gave us a chance to represent our NCC unit. As you all know, NCC stands for the National Cadet Corps. It's the second line of defense. Just because the first line of defense, our soldiers who serve for our nation in that day and night to save us. NCC has a three wings. One is the Army, second is the Air Force, and the third is the Navy. Siddharth College is one of the ancient who have the NCC unit. Or NCC established is the 16th July 1948. So Siddharth College has one of the ancient branch of the NCC. We have maintained that reputation of our college also. Let me tell you that something about very interesting. It is the platform where you get the chance to feel or to that life of the soldier. Not everyone get this chance. Like a civilian, you cannot see that any civilian to live this life like wearing the uniform, feeling this pride to serve the nation. That's our training. That training who they train you physically, mentally, personality development, everything. You got the chance to live like a soldier life. You get the chance to do the camp, trekking, mountaineering, river rafting, crawling also. There are so many our cadets have went for that mountaineering in the Jammu and Kashmir, our in the Kerala, and then so many places. You get the so many chances like our RDC and TSC. Our senior there is sir and ma'am also, Udle ma'am and the Parvi sir, who has served in that RDC at the Delhi parade, which will happen in the 26th January of every year. The both officers have served as they represent our college in the front of the Delhi parade, in the front of the Prime Minister Modi. That's the same thing. You get the chance to develop yourself with the platform to evolve your quality, to develop your everything in every field, not only the defense also, but other field also. Then these are NCC have there are two criteria that you can do that NCC. One is the junior wing and the other is the senior wing also. In the junior wing, you can join from the A standard to the 10th standard, and the next is the senior wing. You can join your graduation also. From your age limit should be below the 24-year-old. Our college has the army unit that is a 3 years of course. When you completed your first year very successful, you will get the A certificate. The second is the second year. If you complete very well, you get the B certificate. And the last and the least is the NCC C certificate. If you complete the 3 years, you get the NCC C certificate. It's a very full weightage that you got that the 10 marks for this in every government or job and every field. If you are very much interested in defense, you can directly join other officers also without giving the written exam. You can direct apply for the SSB without doing the NDA and the TDS exam also. And if you got chosen by the Bharti, you have not given the any exam. You can directly clear the physical and join that. You are very lucky that you are a student of the NCC and studying in the Siddharth College also, just because as we completed our first enrollment. So when students call me and that say that, ma'am, I want to join the NCC. I already asked if you are a student of our college or not. They say that, ma'am, sorry, we are not a student of our Siddharth College. I said that please take admission in Siddharth College. That's now only can give our seat of the NCC also. In the further year, you can join the NCC, like in your graduation first year. We take the 12th student also, but not that much. As you all have seen that Telsa movie, like in which that the Captain Manoj Vikram Batra, that everyone to be like Captain Vikram Batra. Have you know that they also have joined that NCC in their college time? Not only they, so many soldiers like Captain Manoj Pandey. We have heard that the name of that Paramveer Chakra, who has served our nation for and that get the Paramveer Chakra. He was a student of our NCC. That this platform here they try to get the spirit of for serving that nation. You have know that if you want to shine like a sun, you have to burn like a sun first of all. That कहते हैं ना कि हमारे देश का काम नहीं हमें आगे ले जाने का, हमारा काम है हमारा काम नहीं, हमारा कर्तव्य है अपने देश को, अपने स्कूल को, अपने राज्य को आगे ले जाने का. It's our responsibility to lead our nation in further. This is all I have to say. That this is.
Thank you very much, Ms. Vijaya, for your valuable and motivating guidance. Now, the formality of winding up this session. Last but not the least, before to wind up orientation, I request Vice Principal of Junior College, Professor Dr. R.G. Yugane, to propose vote of thanks and also make an official announcement of regular lectures for 12th standard. And final note, vote of thanks will be followed by national anthem, for which I request you all in advance to stand up in your respective places for national anthem, and orientation will end thereby. Thank you very much. Vice Principal, Dr. R.G. Dugan.
Thank you very much, Lanjavar sir. Before I going to propose vote of thanks, one important announcement is that for you regarding the regular lectures. Regular lectures will start from 20th October 2021. Initially, the lectures will be conducted online mode only. So don't be panic. No need to call the teachers personally. We will display the timetable in the respective divisions. Within by 20th, we will inform you about your roll numbers, correct roll numbers, and then the lectures will be conducted initially online. Then regarding the notice, any notice and division timetable that will be displayed right now in your respective groups. So don't be panic with that. Okay, and our teachers will guide you how to join the online lectures, how to create your profile, how to set your profile picture while joining the lectures, and in the online lectures also you have to maintain the discipline. Okay, so when the lecture is going on, some students are chatting, some students are keeping their videos on and talking and doing some mischievous things. So that will be noted as then serious action will be taken against such students. Okay, so everything will be online. So we have a record of each and every student. So follow the instructions of the teachers, and as you know that our teachers are very experienced. Anytime the teachers will be available for you for guidance. So take the advantages of from all the teachers throughout these 2 years. So this is about the regular lectures. So finally, I will I go to the vote of thanks. Since all of you are joined since more than 1.5 hour, you are joining with us. So I will propose my vote of thanks very short. So I acknowledge my sincere thanks to Principal Dr. Ashok Sunalkari sir for the inspiring or motivational speech as a welcome speech or inaugural speech. Then our office staff, library staff, all the teaching staff who directly involved in this program and given the information of each and everything regarding the this academic activities. So I thanks to all my teachers, then non-teaching staff, and very valued for us, that is students and parents presence. So finally, I express my sense of gratitude to parents and students who joined with us and make this program as a successful. So once again, I congratulate you. You have been a part of this Siddharth College, and once again, I wish you all the very best for your next studies for 2 years in our college. So thank you very much. Thank you once again. By the permission of the chair, now the as per the instructions, now the national anthem will be there, and then the program will be wind up. जब सिंध गुजरात Thank you very much. Nanjawar sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Uta.